Hello everyone, welcome to Homework Help. If you find the video useful, please subscribe to the channel. In this video, we'll solve an ellipse problem. As per the problem, find the equation and foci of the ellipse. We are given the graph of the ellipse. We have to use this graph to find its equation and foci. Let's start by finding the equation of the ellipse. As you can see in the graph, this ellipse is wider than taller. The general equation of an ellipse that's wider than taller in standard form is x minus h square over a square plus y minus k square over b square equals 1. As per this general equation, the center of the ellipse is h comma k. We have to find the values of h, k, a and b. Let's start by analyzing the given graph. Since this ellipse is wider than taller, the major axis of this ellipse is parallel to the x-axis. The points where the major axis touches the ellipse are called its vertices. We should find the vertices of this ellipse. As per the scale on the x and y axis, 1 square is equal to 1 unit. So we can label the two axes. This is 1, 3, 4, 5, -1, 2, 3, -1. So we can see the vertex on the left side is -1, 1. And the vertex on the right side is 5, 1. The line joining these vertices is the major axis. The center of the ellipse is the midpoint of the line segment joining these vertices. We can use the midpoint formula to find the midpoint of these 2 points. The midpoint formula is the vertices are -1, 1 and 5, 1. We can label one of these points as x1, y1, the other one as x2, y2. We can sub in the values in the midpoint formula. We can reduce these fractions. I get 2, 1. That means the center of this ellipse is 2, 1. So the h value is equal to 2 and k is equal to 1. Next, we can find the values of a and b. A represents the distance between the center of the ellipse and either of the two vertices. As per the graph, you can see that the vertex on the right side 5, 1 is 3 units to the right side of the center of the ellipse. Therefore, the A value is equal to 3. We can find the B value by analyzing the minor axis of this ellipse. Minor axis of an ellipse is a line that passes through the center of the ellipse and is perpendicular to the major axis. It is a vertical line. So this line here represents the minor axis of this ellipse. This minor axis touches the ellipse at its co-vertices. The co-vertex at the top is 2, 3 and the co-vertex at the bottom is 2, -1. The value of b is the distance between the center of the ellipse and either of the two co-vertices. We can see that the distance from the center to the co-vertex at the top is 2 units. Therefore, the value of b is equal to 2. We can use all of these values to write the equation of the ellipse. I get x minus 2 square over 3 square plus y minus 1 square over 2 square equals 1, because h is equal to 2, k is equal to 1, a is equal to 3, and b is equal to 2. We can evaluate 3 square and 2 square. This should be the final answer for the equation of this ellipse. Next, we can find the foci of this ellipse. This ellipse is wider than taller. The setup for foci of an ellipse that's wider than taller is h plus minus c, comma k. We can find the value of c from the equation c square equals a square minus b square. A is equal to 3, b is equal to 2, the value of c is always positive, so c is equal to square root 5. Now we can sub in the values to find the foci points. So the two foci points are 2 plus square root 5, comma 1, and 2 minus square root 5, comma 1. These are the foci of this ellipse. So these are the steps you have to keep in mind to solve this problem. I hope you'll find this video useful. Please share it, like it, and subscribe to Homework Help. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.